Your breaking news right now. Not a single ship has left China to come to the port of Los Angeles in the past 12 hours, according to latest reporting from CNN. And folks in Los Angeles at the ports have not seen this since the pandemic. Friday morning, West Coast port officials told CNN that not a single cargo vessel had left China with goods for the two major West Coast ports in the past 12 hours, which hasn't happened since the pandemic. Just 6 days ago, 41 vessels were scheduled to depart China for the San Pedro Bay complex. On Friday, yesterday, it was 0. And the CEO of the Port of Long Beach says that's a cause for alarm. We're now seeing numbers in excess of what we witnessed in the pandemic for cancellations and fewer vessel arrivals. Folks, this means that you may start seeing empty shelves soon in the United States of America once again. For the products that we do have, the price is going to rise because of the supply chain crisis caused by the tariffs. I'll provide you more updates as we get more information, so be sure to spread the word and follow along for all the news you need to know about. More to come. We have major breaking news right now. Not a single ship has left China to come to.
All right, Shalom. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Badash. Double honors to our apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Teach us His truth according to the Bible and rule well. And that Shalom, all the sincere argument throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity and in charity. And that Shalom, to all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well, you men, women, and children, hopefully elect. Shalom. All right. Supply chain nightmare. Ships leaving China. Right? No ships leaving China. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can go in your house and just find something and the tag says made in China. Pretty sure you can. Clothing, food, whatever. But this is going to be a domino effect, as I like to say, on prophecy, man. Eventually, these things are going to hit. Y'all been talking about a famine. Y'all been talking about evils. Y'all been talking about this. Y'all been talking about that. Well, look, man. We're living in those times. And it's any day now. So what if some don't believe? Jake is going to believe when these store shelves are empty. I tell you that much. Let's get that real quick. Just something, something on the fly here, man. I saw that little TikTok. Okay. Where's that at? Empty store shelves. And this has been coming out a lot. This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. You understand? So, this is what you see happening in real time. A lot of products from China come to America, man. And that's why Revelation 18, when this deal goes down, right? When those nukes, those ICBMs are shot off, the other nations are going to mourn. All right? Because they make millions and billions off America, man. Because we are a consuming-based nation. We're always getting stuff imported to us. All right? And just a side note, I'm sitting outside my neighborhood. I'm in the vehicle. And I see, the women of our nation. These are some young jakes. Look like they got their stuff packed up. Like they're going on a vacation. Like some college kids. Right? And that's all these people are thinking about. That's all Jake's thinking about, man. Vacations. Meanwhile, war's going on. That's why you Americans going to suffer, man. You Israelites going to suffer. Going to suffer like hell, man. Where you can't get the things you once regularly used to get. Anyways. Yeah, it is spring break, right? The season of spring break. But these storehouses are going to be found empty soon come. Why? Because those ships, they're not coming, man. Get ready for the supply chain to be disrupted. It's going to be disrupted, yo. And like he said, the things that you once, that they may still have on shelves, is going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive. So once again, do you stockpile? No, but you do get a little extra, right? You be wise. The Lord's telling you what he's doing. You know, you may go to the store, get a case of water, get an extra case of water. Get a case for a brother, right? But you don't trust in it, okay? You do not trust in those things. Did our ancient forefathers have goods stocked up, right? Did they trust in those goods? No, they trusted in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So, let's see here. I'm going to jump down. Verse 25. You know what? I'm going to go with something else real quick. So yeah, the empty storehouses shall be, the full storehouse shall be found empty. All right, and this is going to cause what? Evils, man. It's going to cause people to completely lose it. As it says here in, yep, 2nd Ezra 15, and this has been coming out a lot lately. 2nd Ezra 15 and 14, it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands. For there, and look, swords, mind they sword a gun. These people going to be at each other's throats. You ever seen that movie Kingsman? The first one, I believe it was, when they activated those people that had that thing in them. Yeah, man. All right, people going to be going at it. I know I think about that when I read this. People, going at each other's throats with the sword. Man, they swords the gun. And then you can continue reading on down, as we're going to get, it's going to tell you. It's going to tell you, man. Once again, I'm sitting in my vehicle and I'm seeing all these people. It's a lot of females that want to be men out here, man. It's disgusting to look at. It's disgusting. The scriptures tell you in Deuteronomy 22, a woman should not wear that which pertains to a man. Neither should a man wear that which pertains to a woman, if you're paraphrasing. There must be something going on, because there's a lot of people out here. A lot of N-dubs. But anyways, just, tired of looking at Jake, man. Women got these dude haircuts, dressing like dudes. You ain't no dude. You ain't no man. Well, Ice Cube says, that's a female. Anyways, Slocky, getting on with it. But they're gonna be caught up in this thing too, right? All you women that want to be men, you got to go out there and get it for your lady, right? You want to be a man so bad, you have to go out there and get it. Verse 16, for there should be sedition among men, which is speech, causing people to rebel against the authorities. And invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, your presidents, your governors, mayors, police chiefs, things of that nature. And the course of action shall stand in their power. These different congressmen, keep the peace. People ain't want to hear that. Because when that belly starts growling and they don't have the money, Jake gonna go out here and do something. People in general, other nations gonna go out here and do something. The ones that don't have it either. It says, a man should desire to go in the city and should not be able, For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Men gonna be afraid. How much more the women? It's gonna be a lot of fearful sights that happen. And a lot of these men ain't men anyway. They've been raised by their mothers. So a lot of these dudes gonna go to mama to resolve these issues, these problems. They're gonna run to mama. 26-year-old man's gonna run to mama. And who's mama go to? Whitey. It said, and look, they're gonna go down there. They're gonna get that C hip. Reading on. Last verse 19. A man should have no pity upon his neighbor. You gotta think about that. That's how bad it's going to be. And once again, all these are domino effects. If no ships are coming over, no goods are coming over, how you gonna restock? How you gonna restock? Go in your kitchen right now. Go in your closet right now. And just look and see. I guarantee you got something that's made in China. And once again, those ships, they're not coming through, baby. And also the hopeful elect that believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we know at the end of the day, the Lord is the one's going to provide. Isaiah 65. My servant shall eat. And my watch chimed in. You know, I had a vision, a dream one back here a few years ago that I was in it's like a building, and I was coming out, and I saw people. I saw people who had took the chip. They took the MOTB. They was being escorted in like luxury SUVs and Cadillacs and things like that. It was all blacked out, and it was all being taken to like grocery stores. And then I saw the people who did not take the chip, and they was foraging in the woods looking for food. And then when I came out, right, I saw that, and then I happened to look down. I saw like food, like it was like some crackers, a couple other things. Now I scooped it up, and I'm looking around like, no one saw this stash right here. No one saw this stash. I picked it up real quick and went on about my way. And that was a faith booster, right? That the Lord's gonna make a way. So we ain't gotta take that chip. We ain't gotta bow down. But anyways, 2 15:19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, mind their gun, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and great tribulation. So with these ships not coming through, goods not coming through, the shelves about to be empty. And if you haven't been trusting and leaning on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, what's that, Lamentations 4:9? You better off being slain by the sword than to die from hunger. So I just want to report on that. You know, they haven't seen those ships coming from China over. Shalom.